Hi, I'm Randy Hollenbeck, and this is Talking Music Live. Today on the show, we have pop rock band Rags and Riches.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Last time we talked, you guys were gearing up to play a week at Cedar Point. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Longest week. That was a whole year. It felt like it. No, it was great. Good time. We met a lot of incredible people and had a lot of great shows. Just, with that summer heat coming down and playing 6 shows a day for 30 minutes a piece. It was uh, very memorable to say the least.
Very grueling.
Yeah.
um, let's see. You guys just finished a tour with Jay Joseph. Can you tell me about
Yeah.
that?
It was a blast.
Yeah,
Such a
it's
great
really fun.
time. We love those guys and just felt like we were touring with family. Honestly, that's what it felt like the whole time. So, just something we'll look back uh, of it like a great time and a great experience overall.
How many shows did you have on that tour?
I think what 6 is?
6 or 7, I think, on that one.
Okay. And let's see, what else have you done since I last talked to you? You released the album Always Gold June 10th, 2022, and that features the pressure and speed of sound on
Yes,
that.
Yeah,
How's the streaming numbers for that been going?
really good.
yeah, really well. It's sitting over 2 million now. Um, so it was like within the first what was it week,
Mhm.
it hit 1 million streams, which was incredible. And so we were excited about that. But yeah, it's sitting like right over 200 million, or not 200 million, 2 million now, and so we and then like the Beast, which is it's featured on the album. It's performing the best from the album, so we're excited about that.
Okay. You guys just recently released the single Talk, September 23rd, 2022. And can you talk a little bit about that song?
Yeah, I mean, it basically started as like this little bass. I never write on bass, like I always have written on guitar or just like vocals. But I randomly sat down with the bass and wrote this little riff on the bass, and then we were trying to figure out how we were going to write the song in general. And we were talking to the Orphan the Poet guys. Uh, and so we finally, after all this time, because we had talked back and forth for it seemed like a few years, but we were like, hey, let's set up a session and try to write a song together. And so we brought them like I think maybe 3 or 4 songs to show. And the first one I showed was just that little bass line of talk. And I was like, I think this is going to be the one you'll like the best over all these 4 songs. And we went back to that one immediately, like after I showed them all the songs. And so we wrote that song with them. It started out as just like an overall to haters and people that just kind of don't know how to shut up in your life, and I feel like that's pretty relevant with everybody. Everybody has that like one person at least that just doesn't know how to stop talking, whether it be positive or negative. Just everybody has that person in their life, and so that's kind of what the song came from. And it's such a fun song. We've had a blast playing it live too, because people just like are sitting here doing like the little talk thing. So it's been a fun time just playing that song and watching people's reaction, especially like the end of the song is this little like chuckle, and then it says like you talk too much. And every time we do that live, everybody kind of gets a good kick out of that, like if they've never heard the song before, especially.
Yeah, it sounds like you're like walking around in a good mood and then someone kills your vibe, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think the original idea was like this person sitting at like a restaurant or a club or somewhere like that, and they hear somebody who's like in that a circle around you that's like bragging about all this stuff they do, or uh, just that kind of vibe, and and then it slowly changed over into a little bit of its own. Some from some personal experiences too. It just that's kind of what we wrote the song from.
And it's also like a short song. It's like 2 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah, It's a
But
short
it seems like it's so long. You jam so much info into that.
Yeah.
that-
The bridge is a blast too, just because it was something we had never done before musically. It almost had like a 60s, like 70, I don't know, 60s,
Probably 60s.
vibe to it. And then it kind of changes to this 90s esque ending to the bridge, which was cool because we had not like hadn't done anything like that before.
What do you guys got planned for the rest of the year?
So we have one more show this Friday in Paintsville, Kentucky. It'll be our last show of the year. And then pretty much after that, we're going to work on, or he has a wedding.
Yeah.
His wedding is November 12th. But after that, we pretty much, it's just writing music from there and kind of like in the studio.
So is Talk like a standalone single, or is it going to be part of a bigger album?
As of now, it is a standalone single, but we'll see. We're not sure yet.
Yeah.
So just kind of figuring everything out for next year, and it might go on something bigger at some point. But as of now, it's just a standalone. So
yeah.
Okay. And your show is when? October 28th?
It is,
yes,
At the Alley on Main.
Yeah.
In Kentucky. Okay. Is there any other people that's on that show with you?
Yeah. There's a band called Mirrored Image that's going to be on that show with us, and they're out of Pikeville, Kentucky, which is close to Paintsville. And so it should be a fun show. We've never met them in person, but liked their sound and stuff and felt like it was going to be a good fit for our first time playing Paintsville.
Okay. Is that kind of like a Halloween show or no?
not necessarily. I mean, obviously, it's right around that time, so we'll kind of add some little things in, but it's not really like a Halloween show, so to speak. But
Okay. Where could we get a hold of you guys at? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, all of those things. It's just at Rags and Riches Music. And then our website's the same thing, just ragsandrichesmusic.com. And then our Twitter is _ Rags and Riches. That's the only oddball out on that one.
Okay. That's all the questions I have. Thanks for coming on the show today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
we do have a music video coming soon for Talk. So that'll be, we don't have a date set, but it'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
Before the end of the year, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.